If it's a case that you want to hit a person, you better be ready for the equal rights, equal lefts. I do not want to talk too much. Let's get into the video.
Subway fellas, you know it's our responsibility to give up our seat to a woman on the train if she needs it. You know, and I do. I was raised right, but I'm a feminist. Feminism is equality all across the board, socially, politically, economically. I can't just give you my seat because you're a woman. That's anti-feminism.
That is true.
I'm like, oh, you got lady legs. You can't stand. That's why you got to judge the situation before you give up your seat. Here's what I do. If I'm on the train and I have a seat, this woman gets on the train, she needs a seat, but she has a Gucci bag. Well, miss, you can afford to stand. I feel bad. She's tired, but I'm tired too. I'm just tired with $3.
Nothing to say here. Makes sense.
So I just got off the subway and I'm carrying this big backpack and a picnic blanket and a book, right? Tell me why the hell there was one empty seat open, and you know who raced me to that seat? A man, a grown man raced me to that seat.
So you want equality, but then when you get equality, you don't want the equality and you want a man to treat you as if you're a princess. Yeah, feminists are some of the most hypocritical people on planet Earth. They'll say that they want to abolish the patriarchy while they also want to benefit from this so-called evil patriarchy. Make it make sense.
What's a red flag in a guy? When he doesn't hold the door open for you, or hold your bags, or anything that's old school chivalry. Huge red flag for me. So you want like a gentleman? A gentleman. I'm not asking for much. Just hold the bags, open the door, pay for things. I'll tip. Just pay the bill.
You're not asking for much, but in that not asking for much, you're asking him to pay for things for you. But of course, to the person who's not paying for anything, paying for stuff is not much when it's not your money that's being used. Yay, feminism.
The Uber driver doesn't help the ladies. Look, the Uber driver, you know, helping the ladies to put on to load the truck. He's driving
There's
a Tesla.
two of them.
I think
Shouldn't be that hard for them.
Is it? Yeah.
I don't even know why it's the case that you're recording as well. You're not helping them either. All you're doing is recording, complaining about the fact that he's not helping them. It is what it is. There was two of them. They shouldn't have struggled that much to lift up the luggage that they managed to pack themselves.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave the house anymore. I just held the door open for 3 men.
Oh no. Oh no, it's the end of the world. You are polite to other men, and because of the fact that they're men, you shouldn't have to open the door for them because you're a woman. You would think with all of these gender roles, feminists would just revert back to the patriarchy, but yet they complain about it, which doesn't make any sense. But you know, understanding stupid people, they'll want the benefits of the things that they claim they hate while complaining about the things that they claim they hate.
So I'm sitting at the gas station fueling up my car as one does at the gas station if they're not there to get snacks. And I go to start my car and it won't start. That's suspicious. So I pop open the hood and I'm standing there looking inside. Now I'm just going to use my best common sense that it probably is the battery. My battery's probably dead. Contact AAA, say that I need a jump. But what is freaking bonkers to me is all of these men have come pulling up next to me, come and gone, and not one time as I'm standing there looking like I don't know what I'm doing as I'm looking at the engine of my car because I don't know what I'm doing. Is that the engine? Is that the freaking battery? Is that the alternator, the radiator? I don't know. Not one time has someone said, oh, hey, ma'am, do you need some help? Now, maybe I feel that way because I'm privileged, but I think it's rude.
If it's so rude that a bunch of men passed by and didn't offer you help, what about the women who also passed by and didn't offer you any help? If it's just a matter of being rude, you would also apply the same reasoning to the women who also more than likely passed by and didn't offer you help. But of course, it's not about being rude. You want some special privileges from men while complaining about the patriarchy that you want to dismantle. Before we get back into the video, if you guys have enjoyed the video thus far, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the bell so that you're notified when a video comes out, and let us get back into the video.
How many times have you seen a woman doing this job? And why aren't feminists fighting for more equality working in concrete? Huh?
Because feminism at its core is not about equality, it's about privilege. They want to work in their air-conditioned offices while complaining that the patriarchy is holding them down, but you don't see them fighting to go into jobs like this where they actually have to do a lot of work.
I just walked into the store and I held the door open for a person walking out. They just so happened to be a man. Didn't even get like a little nod, a little glance, or a thank you. First mistake was opening the door for a man. That's on me.
Is it really that deep that you feel the need to make a video at the fact that you opened the door for a man and he didn't say anything to you? The amount of times that's happened to me where I've opened a door for specifically women, there are times where I've been with my girlfriend and there are a couple walking and I even preempt her saying that it's going to be the man that's going to thank me. And then it's only the man that thanks me when I open the door for both of them for some reason. This has happened several times, but I don't feel the need to make videos on this. It's just a common thing. And then it happens once to you and you feel the need to make a video, post it on TikTok as if we're supposed to care. Newsflash, we don't. Well, they are independent women, so I would expect them to use their own money that they worked hard for to pay for their own food, unless they assume that men should be in certain roles, which reminds me of something that they're trying to destroy. You decided to pack all those bags, and now because of the fact that strange men aren't helping you, you feel the need to make a video about it.
Girl hits a guy first. Do you think it's okay for the guy to hit the girl back?
No.
Why not?
I feel like the girl shouldn't even hit the guy first. Actually, that's a lie. No, I still think he can't.
Why can't he hit back?
Because that's disrespectful.
Why is it disrespectful for him to hit her but not for her to hit him?
Because, like, next question? Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know?
Nah.
She almost had me. She nearly did well, and then she decided to say stupid things at the end. It's disrespectful for a man to hit a woman back, but if a woman hits a man, that's not disrespectful. Yeah, we're cooked. Number one, men still go to war, so what you said doesn't even make sense. Number two, you decide to wear the heels you're wearing and go out, and now you're expecting men you don't even know to give up their seat for you because of the fact that you are privileged, of course. It's not really about feminism. Feminism is not about equality, and it never was about equality. It's about privilege.
What happened to dudes taking the initiative? Like, I'm not just talking about dudes who have a crush on you. I mean, like, just being a gentleman in general. Like, I was at the museum the other day, and there would only be like room for one person to walk through a doorway at a time, and these dudes are just like strolling right. They see you, but they don't give a hoot. And so I stand to the side. I'm like, no, really, go ahead. But like, what happened to chivalry? Even when it comes to opening a door, I will stand and hold the door for a party of like 10. My friend is like standing. Sorry, I don't feel good. My friend will be standing on one side of the doorway just waiting for me, and all these dudes are walking by. I'm like, isn't the nice thing to do to be like, I got it from here, what is going on? There was one dude at the bar the other day who would step to the side anytime my friends and I would pass, and I ended up telling him, like, hey, never lose your sparkle, buddy, because, like, I appreciate it. You know, they need a little bit of encouragement, apparently.
Oh no, what happened to chivalry? It's not the case that all of these feminists were saying they don't want men approaching them and, you know, equality, and they want to be the same as men. It's not because of that, of course. It's because men are just, you know, brain dead and they don't understand what they're doing. It's also very funny how you point out when the man did something good in terms of letting your friends go through, you said he should never lose his sparkle, yet here you are coming online to complain about the same thing you are commending him for doing, yet you don't want to continue to do it and not lose your sparkle.
How would you approach a woman for a date?
I would just go to her and I would ask her out, I think.
What would you say?
Hi, do you want to go out with me?
Would you expect her to pay the bill, or would you pay the bill? Or would you do 50-50?
If she really likes me, I think she has to pay the bill.
Why do you think she has to pay the bill?
Because women want equal rights. Why don't they pay the first bill?
You asked her out, right?
Yeah, but if she really likes me,
Well, if those are his rules, those are his rules. I don't know where you pulled out if he asked her out first, as if it's not men doing the majority of asking women out. Of course, that rule is some rule that you decided to make up, that the person who asks out is the one who should pay. Of course, you make up a rule like that out of nowhere because it benefits you.
Who do you think should pay on the first date?
I think it should be men. I would say men for the first date.
A lot of you said you were feminists, right? You believe in equality. But it's interesting when it comes to paying for the first date, you want the guy to pay. How do you reconcile being in favor of equality but also holding men to their traditional gender roles?
Yeah, the fact that they were smiling tells us all we need to know. They understand what it is that they're doing. They know it's not about equality, as I've said. It's about privilege. They pick and choose which gender roles they want, and all the gender roles they seem to want are for men and always seem to benefit them. Imagine feminists saying they want equality, but then at the same time they want men to pay on the first date. And where they get this from, God knows where. So you brought out a tripod, or maybe you place your phone on something that would be able to film you. I'm more than likely thinking it's a tripod. Record yourself doing this, which means you probably knew this was going to happen. Or maybe you could have put on your big girl pants and actually just asked someone to help you, and you would have avoided this happening to you. But of course, you want people to help you without you asking.
I just left Lowe's and not one single guy asked to help me. Not one single guy said, would you like help carrying that out? But they all me all through the store. Really? It's your fault you're lonely because you guys forgot manners, morals, and respect. Guess what? You ain't gonna get it because you can't. You can't afford it.
Yeah, this video wasn't the only you thought it was, because you're claiming that they're apparently lonely because they didn't help you, yet you had nobody to help you either. Because if you had a man, you would have got the help you needed, but clearly you're the lonely one here.
Women want to be equal or special?
We want equality with equal pay. I'm not trying to get beat. I want equal pay because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's and this C.
Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. Do you think most women would choose to do that?
I don't know what most women choose, but I'm talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I've interviewed hundreds of women, and most women actually would not choose the dangerous, dirty job. Is that possibly why a lot of women get paid less?
Well, if you're not willing to put in the work to get money, then that's your fault.
Why do we have the expression, that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job. Because it's like, why gotta take the trash out if there's a man in the house?
Right, so I'm just saying...
lift heavy things.
Well, right, but it says...
When I'm talking about equal rights, I want equal pay, I want equality.
Is it fair to say if you want equal privileges, you need equal responsibilities?
No, why is responsibility with equality?
Because you gotta
I'm just trying to get equal pay.
Because you gotta take the bad with the good.
Why can't I just have equal pay?
Don't you have to take the bad with the good?
No, you do not. We should have equality, period.
Yeah, her attitude is a testament as to why she doesn't get this so-called equal pay she's asking for. If it's the case that you don't want to put in the same effort as the men to get the pay that you're talking about, you're not going to get the equal pay that you're talking about. At the same time, she talks about equality, but she says that if a man is in their home, he should take out the trash, as if, once again, there's some sort of gender roles, yet they don't want these gender roles, apparently.
Okay, does anybody else, like when, specifically women, I'm talking to women, okay? Does anybody else, when you're walking through a door and a man doesn't open the door for you, like you're just like if a man's coming in, right? Like a man is coming in the door and they don't hold the door open for you, like I'm actively about to walk through that same door. Do you not just like, what is happening? What is happening? Or like you know what I say in my head every single time? Like they'll walk through it first and let it shut in my face. All I hear in my head, I go, chivalry is dead. Chivalry is dead.
Oh no, chivalry is dead in a world where we say we want equal rights and we want to be treated the same way as men. Ah.
Okay, I have a bone to pick this morning with you men of this generation. I have an injured knee, you can obviously see. I come in struggling, I was pulling my bag behind me, come in struggling this morning, and there was a man in front of me, and he just swung the door and closed it in my face. And I don't want to give up on this generation of men. Please tell me I don't have to give up on you, okay? If you are a great man and you open the door for women, can you please comment? Because I really want to know there's still men out there, because I'm about to give up on you guys.
Oh no, you're going to give up on men. Yeah, your boat is already passed.
Where are the gentlemen in the UK? Genuinely, where are they? Because not an ounce of testosterone has been spotted in the UK in the past 10 years, I swear. Feels like no man wants to be a gentleman these days. I don't get it. I'm gonna say every single man because of course that would be a generalization, but it just feels like men do not want to even try anymore to even be kind human beings, not even interact. I go to the gym pretty much every single day, and most days men will not hold the door open. They will simply just walk on by, which is fair. If you don't want to look at me, fair enough, I get it, I'm a redhead. To completely ignore me as a human being when I would open the door for anyone, a cat, a mouse, an animal, a male or a female. Please just open the door, have some respect for other human beings. And tell me why I'm walking down the street, I see a couple walking in this rain, you can hear the rain, and the man has a coat, the woman has just a t-shirt on. He clearly hasn't offered to give her the coat, help her with the bags that she's holding. She's holding 10 bags in this weather. That's not gentlemanly at all, because it does make us feel wanted when a man opens the door, when a man opens the car door, when they do little things like that cost nothing. It's free.
It's free. Why don't you just open your own door for yourself, seeing as it's free?
Listen, calling all gentlemen, or lack thereof, I'm going to tell you right now, every man on the planet, at least in the United States of America, needs a lesson on holding the door open for a lady. I'm serious. My 11-year-old son opens every door for me, opens my car door for me, walks me to my car, doesn't let me close the gate by myself. Right, my 11-year-old, which is about 10,000 times more than what I experience in public with my hands full trying to get in and out of a door. And there are men just like passing by, not holding the door open. Unreal. Y'all need to do better.
I really don't even understand this whole obsession with men opening the door for you. It's really not that deep. You can just open the door for yourself. And yeah, your son is going to experience some very interesting things when he gets older. I'm trying to understand why they have to give their seats up for you. I'm really not understanding this, especially being a feminist. How can you be a feminist and then want men to, for some reason, just arbitrarily give their seats up for you because of...
Can I just talk about how, on average, I'm opening the door for men more than they open the door for me?
Apparently,
oh, no.
That's a problem. Otherwise, we wouldn't be hearing about it.
I knew that chivalry was dead, but, like, I didn't know it was dead. Like, I didn't know it was like this.
Like what? Being treated as an equal instead of a delicate, helpless woman that can't do anything for herself?
Like, I don't mind being kind to men, you know, opening the door for them, yeah. But it's just a little off-putting when it's like 3 out of 5 times I'm opening the door for a man and he's just going right through.
Well, a lot of women do that to men. They go right through the door and don't even say thank you. But yet somehow women are offended when they're treated in the same way.
You feel like a man after that? Like, me personally, I wouldn't feel like a man after that. Like, I'd feel like a bitch.
It's rather ironic that when some women want to try to insult men, they usually end up referring to them by a term that was normally used to try to insult women, insinuating that they are feminine. Anyone else see the irony there?
And do you have any respect for yourselves? Like, you guys, like, on average, guys, I'm really out here opening doors for men more than they're opening for me. We're talking about grown-ass men. We're talking about grown men, like beard men, okay? Me, little lady, opening the door for you 3 to 5 times is kind of weird.
Interesting. And that goes right along with a little trend that I've been noticing, that some women really despise gender roles, except when it comes to men. They think that men apparently should stay in certain gender roles, but that it doesn't apply to women. Except, of course, when it benefits them.
She talks about how she doesn't mind opening the doors for them, but then makes a whole video complaining about the fact that she had to open doors for them and expecting them to be the ones to open doors for her. But if it was a case that men were expecting certain things from you, you'll complain and say it's misogyny and patriarchy and all of that nonsense.
So, I don't know who needs to hear this, but women are allowed to be broke. Yep, I said it. It's men that are not allowed to be broke. It's you men that are not allowed.
Fair enough. Men are the only ones allowed to be in charge of anything. That's right, I said it. It's you women that are not allowed to have any say-so over anything. See how that works?
Somebody explain something to me, please. I want to know where all of the good men have gone. Where are all of the chivalrous men? Where are they? Because I just went into Circle K with a stroller, right? And there was nobody around except for the guy at the counter. And he's just staring at me as I'm struggling trying to get through the entrance. Struggling. Because there's no like handicapped, you know, push button where it opens. And I'm just like trying to get the stroller in there. And he's just staring at me. And then to top it off, another man walks in as I'm walking out of Circle K, watches me struggle again getting out of Circle K as I'm opening the door and trying to push the stroller through. What is going on? Where have all the good men gone? Where? Why? I just don't understand. I just don't understand. There's no like kindness anymore. Where has all the kindness gone? I don't know. I don't know what to say. You guys have a good day. Hopefully better than mine. Bye!
The videos these idiots are making make no sense because at the end of it all, they talk about where is the kindness, as if kindness is gender specific and specific towards males, as if males are the only ones who are supposed to give kindness towards women. You do know that there are also women who more than likely watched you struggle and they also didn't help you. Are you saying that they're not kind either? Or is this just a thing of you for some reason expecting men to help you and then saying it's all due to them not being kind, which would also be towards women?
I hope my husband acts better in public than some of these guys, because why is it never once has anybody ever offered to help? I could be putting big cases of water in the car. You could see I'm struggling. Face is turning red. They're heavy for me. I could have the baby in like one hand. I'm struggling. Whatever the case may be, never once has somebody said, ma'am, do you need help? Can I help you? I pray that my husband, if he sees somebody struggling, whether it's a young lady, an old lady, a man, hey, can I help you? That looks so heavy. Can I help you? And no, I know a lot. I don't want my husband ever helping a lady. Like, let me find out. Okay, well, that's you probably, I'm not saying for my husband to ask them on a date, but be a gentleman. Be respectful. These people are watching me struggling and they're like, okay.
Once again, this video makes no sense because in it she said, I hope a man helps if it's a struggling man, a struggling woman, or a struggling lady. I hope that he helps them. So why didn't any of the ladies come and help you? You didn't make a video about them, but you felt the need to make a video about men not helping you once again.
Single for a minute, because little should be making me not want you no more. What the f me? You didn't just hold the door for me. Why the f am I touching the door handle? Why the f am I touching the door? Why the f? Ooh, that just pissed me. Now I don't want. Now you weird. Now you weird. Now I don't want you no more. Get the f out. We never talking again. Why am I touching the door? Yo, that's a big problem. Why am I touching the door? The problem is nobody has gentleman etiquette no more. Nobody knows how to be a gentleman no more. Nobody wants to be a gentleman no more. Everybody want to be gay. Cause what you mean? What you mean? I open the door? Like, ew.
So if a man doesn't want to open a door for you or doesn't open a door for you, that means he's gay. Yeah, I can see why you're single.
Gotta be Nick.
When he doesn't open the car door, yes. Because if they don't get it, I'll just stand there and I'll just stare at the door. And they'll roll down the window. What's wrong? Your door doesn't work. Your handle's broken. And then they get out to come check it. They pull on it. I'm like, oh, you fixed it. Thank you so much. Like, there should be something else on the other side waiting for me. And if I'm with you, you're in charge of my safety. That's how I view it. There could be a man underneath your car about to slice my ankles.
There is no way you just made up that sort of scenario just because of the fact that you want a man to open your car door for you. You literally made up a scenario that's more than likely never happened in all of humanity just because you want your car door opened.
Swear to God.
What?
You're in close proximity to me. I'm going to throw hands.
Honest to goodness. If you hit me.
What?
If you hit me
I
on
will
camera,
come.
I would hit you back. I would hit you back, and I would hit you in the stomach hard.
Where I can't breathe because of this horse.
And I would say, I'm pressing charges unless you let me post the clip. That's my clip.
Someone's getting out the phone. See, this guy was thinking ahead. He brought his own chair, and then you expected to be able to use the chair that he brought with his hard-earned money. You should have probably brought your own chair so that you wouldn't be standing like you are.
This how I knew the male species was dying. Because y'all ever, as a woman, you ever get up to the door and you hold the door and there's a man behind you and he, reach out and let you walk first? When y'all walking first in the door, talk about some, I appreciate you, I knew this was cooked. Because as a grown man, why are you okay with a woman holding the door for you? That make no sense. That's how I knew the male species was on a decline. Seriously. And then he be pressed to, thank you, appreciate that. All right, little mama, the press is boy. Like, can men go back to being men? Like, holding the door for women and like, can we bring that back? Because I'm just tired of little mama and them, little sister them, my homegirls and them in the streets acting like they don't got nuts between their damn legs. I don't know.
So basically, a man to these idiots is anyone who does what they like done for them. Gotcha. I want you all to think about this, and I know I've painted pictures like this for you guys before, but think about it. She got out of whatever train she was on, placed her camera down on the floor, pressed record, took the phone back up, stopped the video, then decided to write a caption like that on the video and thought to herself it was a good idea to post it. You were able to do all of that, but your independent self couldn't think to yourself that you're capable enough to carry your own bags that you decided to pack before you left your house.
Last guy I really liked, I remember I sat in the car waiting for him to open the car door, and we were just at the gas station and he was already inside of the gas station, and I was like,
just sitting in the car.
I was like, homie really doesn't get it. No, so like that kind of stuff is just like out the window.
I mean, but she said she got joked. That's what she did. When she talked about me. Don't talk about a triple OG like that. This motherfucker don't even know me. I'm dead. Girl, leave me alone. What you doing? You got me trying. What is going on? disrespectful though, dog. She's very disrespectful. She deserves everything.
Yeah, stupid people doing stupid things, but I will say this, I don't know why you thought it would be a good idea to try and fight a man. Let's say if it is the case that he hit you first, even though he was saying you hit him first, even if he hit you, the best thing for you to do is retreat, not try and fight him, because if he really wanted to end this encounter, he really easily could have.